Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. Today is a reading for the weekend of February 12th, which is a very happy weekend or a very intensive weekend that weekend. First of all, we're just coming in with a new moon in Aquarius on the 11th, and then we have the Chinese New Year, the ox, metal ox. So happy New Year to all my Chinese friends. And then here in the Americas, we have Valentine's Day, which I think could also be celebrated in Europe. But anyways, it's the day for lovers. So happy Valentine's Day to all of you. And for fellow Canadians, happy Family Day on Monday, the 15th. So this is an extra long weekend with a lot of stuff going on. So I'm going to start with the very first sign, which is Aries. And I'm going to work my way through the different signs. So I'll timestamp everything and I'll put that into the description box below. So here we go for Aries. And what I'm going to do is, these are new cards. I just got these not too long ago. But I'm going to just basically spread them on the table and pick one card. So here we go. Aries. We have change. So this card talks about the clouds changing. But this also talks about a change in your life. So there could be something happening this weekend that will have some impact in your life, my dear Aries, where there's going to be a change. We'll see how that works out, and we'll get more details from the cards. Okay, so we have Knight of Wands, we have the Chariot, and Death. Wow. Indeed, change is happening because we do have the Death card here. So it's something that's of new passion that you have, okay? Something new that you're very passionate about is going to come your way. And you're going to go full force with this. The universe has got your back on that, moving ahead very quickly on this, which brings significant change in your life. Dixit says, you need to, well, this is a funny looking card, but anyways, it's kind of like this lady's got this spyglass that's connected to her nose. So I would tend to say, instead of just simply looking, kind of tune into smelling things. If not smelling, at least, in French, using your nose is kind of like an intuition as well. So I'm going to use it in that context. So it's asking you to be intuitive with this weekend, okay? So just remain positive, be intuitive about this change. Go with your feelings, your gut feelings, and things should go well. And look, there's a man. So if you're a female, there's a man coming in your life. And if you're a man, well, this could be the opposite of you. It could be a female, but there's someone in your life or coming into your life this weekend. Let's see what sign this could be pertaining to. Nothing's coming out, so I'm going to pick a card. Okay, so this is the Chariot. So the Chariot is Cancer. So you may have a Cancer coming into your life, Aries, this weekend. All right, well, you take care and you have a great one. Hello, Taurus. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. So this is your weekend energy for the weekend of February 12th. I'm going to pick a card from this pile here, which is a brand new set of brand new deck that I got. And the card that you have is forgiveness. As you can see here, you have sunset. So let things fall, kind of like let the dust settle, and learn through the process of the evening as the sun sets, to forgive someone. There's someone that you need to forgive in your life. The Dixit card that came out for you, Taurus, is one of, you're being put in a maze. So you're being transposed by the environment. Okay, something around you is going to put you into a maze. Maybe it's to help you to find your way, or maybe it's to put you on a different course. But I strongly believe it's through this forgiveness that you're going to be put on a new path. And what we have from the tarot is the Five of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Empress. So to me, that speaks of, something happened in the past. And it's a gloomy card. Okay, but honestly, what's up, what's next is beautiful. It's like the energy of celebration, people getting together, a good foundation is being built. And then we have the Empress, which is abundance. And we have two children here that are naked, if you want, on the card. So it speaks to be vulnerable, maybe show some vulnerability as you are forgiving this person. And you'll see that that new path is going to be pretty clear for you once you've done that. Let's see what else is coming out from Lenormand. We have the stars. The stars talk about hope, wishes, networking, but I would put this in this context as you're hoping and you're wishing. So that could be a wish coming true. Maybe you've been wanting to, and 3 cards came out. You've been wanting to heal, or you've been wanting to be able to forgive this person. And as it turns out, I think it's going to happen this weekend. There's 3 people involved here that came out. You have the Tower, which is Aries. You have the Lovers, which is Gemini. And then we have Capricorn, which is the Devil. So you may have all these 3 people involved in your life next weekend. Or sorry, this weekend of the 12th. Sorry. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. And until next weekend. Bye-bye. Hello, Gemini. Happy weekend. Happy Chinese New Year's and happy Valentine's Day. So here I'm going to pick a card from this deck, which is a brand new deck I just received not too long ago. And for you, we have release. Just like the autumn leaves fall off of a tree, you need to release some negative energy or some negativity from your life. Whatever's dead is dead. Put it to rest so you can move on. And this card is a card of a fly with a little girl sitting inside the light bulb, and she's on a swing. So to me, this speaks of energy. So you're getting some rejuvenated energy. Okay? And you're shining bright. So I think, and there's a lot of similar colors here, like the oranges are similar in both colors. Oops. Page of Swords. So, yeah, let's just leave it there for now. We'll see how this all fits in. So for Gemini, the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Page of Swords is about, clarity or having some need to communicate some truths. You may still be confused, and maybe that's why the release card is needed there, to release some energy, release what's dead, what's over with, just let it go, let it drop. And then the Dixit to me is, it's about, I'm going to say rejuvenation and bright ideas, because once, you've released some older energies that need to be let go, you're going to get clarity. The clouds are going to dissipate from this card, and you're going to be able to get clarity. You've got the Sun right after. And this to me is like a bright idea that sparks up in your head. And then you have this new opportunity. We have the Knight of Pentacles, new opportunity that you've started or you're starting. An opportunity probably related to work or probably related to something tangible in your life. But you're going to really make sure that you've done your homework on that by, crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's in order to make sure that the foundation is there, proper foundation, before you're going to actually take a step in that new direction. So what card from Lenormand is there for Gemini? We have the Stork, which is change. And we do see, if you release, there is change, definitely. It could be moving as well. Who could be involved? Well, we've got 2 cards. We've got the High Priestess, which is Cancer. And we have Judgment, which is Scorpio, if I'm not mistaken. So Scorpio or Cancer or both people in your life this weekend, Gemini. So you have a good one. This weekend of the 12th, yes. Until next time, bye. Hello, Cancer. Happy Chinese New Year, as well as Happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate those. So here are new cards, and I'm going to pick a card for you for the weekend of February 12th. So we have security, and this talks about a cave. And the cave in the prehistoric days was a place for security for human beings, right? From the animal kingdom. So we're looking at security for you for the weekend. For Dixit. Oh man, I just got this for Gemini. This is a light bulb with a little girl swinging on a swing. But this is also a fly. A fly that is made up of a light bulb that's shining very bright. So I'm going to leave it there for now. And we'll see how this fits in. And let's go to Tarot for... That's too many cards. I just want a couple. Cancer for the weekend of February 12th. Okay, 3 cards. That's good. Knight of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Knight of Swords. My God, this is very similar to what I just did for Gemini. But they were in a reverse order. And this card here was not security, it was a different card. But anyways, from this, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which calls for being grounded, making sure that everything is well-founded before you move ahead. It's the only knight that's not moving in this deck, and it's very standing still. But doing the due diligence and the hard work to make sure that everything is stable and grounded, and, you know, the dots are put on the I's and the crosses are put on the T's, so everything is done to the letter. Then we have the Sun, which means bright, illuminated, and then you have the Knight of Swords. In this case, the Knight of Swords, I would say, is something that you're going to want to communicate. Your idea is going to be communicated. First, you need to establish the security, and the security is linked with this Knight of Pentacles, obviously, because this talks about foundation. Foundation also being a security, right? So this talks about securing your assets or securing your thoughts, securing your project, whatever it is. And then you have this bright idea, which comes or pops into your mind, and you're going to be talking about it. Okay? Let's see what, Lenormand. So this talks about, this is the cross, and that talks about sacrifices, burdens, or it could be religion. Okay, so you may find that the initial stability or security work that you need to do, you may find that burdensome, but it's needed. Okay, so that's how, and you may have to do sacrifices. Too many cards. You may have to make sacrifices in order to move ahead with this idea. So who could be involved with Cancer this weekend of February 12th? Okay, I'll pick this card here. Well, Cancer looks like it's Cancer. You have the High Priestess, so maybe you're alone in this. Maybe you are doing this solo, and maybe this communication is not something that you're going to be wanting to communicate yet, but it's thoughts. And maybe there's still a bit of confusion, and that's why you're burdened by that confusion. Or maybe you're going to make sacrifices to clear up that cloudiness, that confusion. We'll leave it at that. Okay, so have a good weekend. See you next weekend. Leo, happy weekend, February 12th, which is happy Chinese New Year, as well as happy Valentine's Day. So here's a card from a new deck, and I'm going to pick a card for you, Leo. You have embracing. Okay, so embracing. Embracing could be embracing maybe challenges that you'll have, or have gratitude for the things in your life. Okay, we have this funny looking scroll with a maze on it. And this could mean that I would associate this with a challenge. Okay, because it's a bit of a challenge. Making your way through the maze or understanding the maze. But embrace at least what's around you. And what's available to you at this time. The cards that came out for you are the Chariot, the Death card, and the Six of Wands. So you're going to be moving ahead with an idea or something. Okay, you're going to actually embrace it. And that's exactly what I'm seeing from this. You're going to embrace this challenge. You're going to dive right into it. You're going to move ahead. It will bring change in your life. And this change will be something victorious for you. And it will also, and I think, you know what? This is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands in this deck, he basically turns his back on the person that he should be with. So I kind of have a funny feeling that, Leo, if you're involved with someone, you may put an end to that relationship this weekend. Or if not putting an end to it, you're going to take a breather. And now that I see the Chariot, I see the Chariot, and the Chariot has 2 Egyptian slaves that are bound and tied to the wagon. I think Leo, if you were involved with someone, your relationship was probably going through a rough patch. And you both were chained up, feeling chained up. And change needs to occur. But what's nice about this card, the Six of Wands, is it is successful. And what we got from Lenormand is the Mountain, which speaks of delays and obstacles. So, you know, you guys were chained. Being chained is an obstacle. It's a delay. It's a roadblock. Okay, so we have Capricorn and Scorpio involved with you possibly this weekend. Leo. So I think this weekend, either you're putting an end to a relationship or you guys are working together on this. You've had some issues for a while, and you're gonna actually embrace one another. You're gonna be grateful for the relationship that you have. It's been confusing, the path that you were on, but change is occurring with the Death card, and the both of you are going to end up having a very good communication, or constructive conversations, which will bring this change. Maybe your partner is a Capricorn or a Scorpio. All right, I'll leave it at that. All the best to you for the weekend, Leo. All right, Virgo, welcome to 2020 Tarot. Happy Chinese New Year. And as well, happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate that. So here's a new deck, and I'm going to pick this card for you. You have Embracing. I just got the same card for Leo. Funny. And I shuffled the deck on top of that. And your card from Dixit will be the Light Bulb. Wow, this is the 3rd time I'm getting this card out of all the cards in there. It's crazy. Got it for Cancer, got it for Gemini, now I got it for you, Virgo. So let's see where this takes us. So you have the King of Pentacles. The Knight of Chalices, or the Knight of Cups. Okay, I guess it'll be both of them. The High Priestess, and then we have the Two of Swords. Okay. From Lenormand. The Stork. Change. There's a stork on this card as well. Interesting. Who could be involved with Virgo this weekend? Okay, we have the Empress. Okay, so that would be Libra or Taurus. Okay, so there's a couple of things I want to bring up. First of all, on this card here, we have Embracing. But it looks like we also have a bunch of fireflies in the background. all those little yellow dots. And I have a funny feeling that this card in this context here means that, the fireflies. So embracing change, embracing challenges, embracing your partner, embracing anything that is thrown at you this weekend, and remember that you are your internal light. Fireflies contain all the elements. They contain ATP, which is a molecule that reacts with an enzyme called luciferase, and that makes light. So they contain all of that on them, and ATPs in everything living. So just so you know. Anyways, having said that, you're your internal source of light. So you need to regroup, okay, resource yourself, and really embrace who you are, embrace your thoughts, embrace your challenges, and you'll be able to shine your light and shine your own way, your own path. We have here the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is usually one that takes action and is also quite successful at what he does, okay? Although he could be very routine, like doing things in the same way all the time. But what's very interesting is there are two storks on both of these cards. This is the stork, which means change, but the stork is there too, so there could possibly be some change pertaining to your finances this weekend, Virgo. There's a new offer coming in, and typically the cups is with love, but this could also be associated with a new offer, some kind of, if it's pertaining to money, some kind of proposal that's brought to your attention. And then we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about using your intuition. You already know the answers within you. You just need to tap into you, and that's why I'm saying with the light bulb fly here. I don't know if I showed you the card. You have everything within yourself to know how to guide yourself in these times of darkness, if there is darkness. The High Priestess is in the dark in this card as well, which typically is not. But what's nice about the Two of Swords in this deck is once you've gone through this process of some deep soul searching and embracing your internal light. And this card of High Priestess is all about intuition, but on this card here you have the two swords that are protecting yourself, right? Your heart. But you also have that blindfold that prevents you from seeing. So it's asking you to really go deep dive into yourself to get those answers. And what's nice about this card is you have the white horse that comes to your rescue. And the white horse could be your higher self rescuing you. We also have here, a similar looking bird, not the same, but it's a crane, but almost similar bird to the crane, to the stork. Very interesting, 3 white birds. So white is purity. So remaining pure and honest with yourself. Yeah, let's leave it at that. So there could be a Taurus or a Libra involved with you with this period of change that's going on within you this weekend. And the more I think about it, this is something to do that an offer is coming through. It definitely will be an offer that impacts your money, but it's asking you to call out on being extremely intuitive and really doing the work, the inner work that's needed. Be your own guiding light by being the firefly. And you should get your answers. You're going to answer it yourself. You're going to come to your own rescue. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, Virgo. Have a nice weekend. Hello, Libra. Happy Chinese New Year and happy St. Valentine's Day if you celebrate those. All right, so let's go into the reading. This will be your energies for the weekend of February 12th. And the card for you is Inner Peace. Okay, this is called the Lily Pond. And this card speaks of these lilies that actually are created, or they come from the mud, the bottom of the pond. And where it's very filthy and sticky, gooey, and muddy, not very clear, emerges from their beautiful flowers, like these lilies. So it's asking for you to resource yourself and have some inner peace, because even though things are difficult or appear cloudy or not so like murky, cloudy, just know that out of that comes beauty, such as the lilies. So just don't fret, don't have anxiety over situations that could appear cloudy, murky, okay? The card that came from Dixit is the wolf. Oh, too many cards. Is the wolf that is actually packing up his house and he's on the move. So maybe there's a need for change in your life. Maybe you're literally moving. We'll see, Libra. Okay, so we've got this card, Four Pentacles, the Devil, and then we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so Four Pentacles is about holding on. But we're looking at this card from a different perspective, because we're looking at a mountain. And mountains are very hard to displace, right? They're solid as a rock, right? So you can't change them that easily. So I have this funny feeling that you're probably at an impasse. Things seem to be difficult, not moving ahead as you would like to, but it's asking you to hold on, hang in there, hang in there. And then we have the Devil card here too, and the Devil is about being chained up. And I think that's why you're feeling stuck. There's the element of feeling stuck in both cards here, the mountains and being chained up as well. But hold on, hang in there. Because what comes out after that is the Queen of Wands, which is a card of trust for me. Having confidence and being able to trust, because you have this old lady and a young girl, and they're both in a situation where they need to trust one another with receiving and giving pertinent information to one another. So the old lady is giving, guidance to the young girl, and the young girl is trusting that the information coming from the old lady is for her good, right? So there's an element of trust here. But although things may seem a little murky, a little bit cloudy, a little bit difficult, have that inner peace, because, there's beauty in things. Things are going to come up eventually. Like eventually that flower is going to reach the surface of the pond, and it'll be a beautiful flower, right? We've all seen those. They're beautiful. It's calling, though, that there's something that's going to change. And we have here the path, card number 22, which is also a path, like it's a change in your path. You have the option of going right or left. And this calls for change as well. The card that came up for who could be involved with you this weekend is the Leo card, the Sun card. So you may be involved with the Libra, and you possibly have a change or a path in your path that you need to take. And I just want to bring something up. There's two fish on this card. Two. There's two people on this card. There's again two people on this card. There's two paths, and it happens to be card 22. So 22 is the master number, master builder number. I think things are working out for you that you need to stand still, hold tight. Things will happen in due time. When it's the right moment, you'll be able to take that path. That's going to be the clear path to take. A change is going to occur in your life, and probably involves a Leo. But an element of trust is also going to be implemented. Okay? You're going to have confidence in the trust that you can have. I'm going to leave it at that, Libra, so you have a nice weekend. Take care.